Hey y'all, hope everybody is doing okay. I will be working on this drawing today and I'm going to do a bit of a channeled message. This message is heavy and it's for anyone who feels like they need an apology. I've been receiving this message all morning and it's been an emotional morning, let's just say that for sure. Let's clear all the energies. Now you get to see me kind of struggle with this ruler a little bit. Math was not a huge thing for me. I gotta admit, I did not like using rulers, and I did not see any use in it until I got older, and I realized that I absolutely needed to know how to use a ruler. I'm just kind of lining up the edges here to make sure everything's even. And, whenever the message starts coming in, I'm just gonna jump into it. This message is also for me, so if it seems kind of personalized, just know that it is also for me. But because it is for me, I do feel like it's also for somebody else too. I feel even kind of nauseous with this message, but it needs to be said. I am sorry for the ways that I have hurt you. I was so caught up in my own pain, my own suffering, my selfishness, and misunderstanding of you. I wasn't able to be there for you in the ways that you needed, and I'm sorry. I hurt you in ways that I'm still struggling to forgive myself for. You are the brightest light I've ever seen in my entire life. And when you came into my world, though I was so excited to have you a part of my life, it was so foreign to me to have such a bright light in my presence. I loved you more than anything I ever loved. But I quickly realized that even though I loved you, I had no way of supporting you, protecting you, or providing for you in the ways that you needed. And I'm sorry. I never really felt like I deserved you. And I never really understood why you came into my life to begin with. I quickly realized that even though I loved you, what I started to see in you was a reflection of the failures that I made in my life, the failure of the decisions that I made in my life. Even though you were a bright light and I loved you so much, I couldn't see past the fact that I failed you, and I hated myself for it. And so I hated you for it. It hurt me to see how much you were hurting all the time. But I couldn't believe how much you've grown regardless. I'm proud and honored to have been a part of your life. I let a lot of things happen to you. That I shouldn't have. And I feel sick to my stomach. To even think about some of the things that I knew happened to you. And I did nothing about it. You were always more brave than me. Even as a child, you were always more brave than me. And it made me rely on you in ways that weren't fair to you. The truth is I needed you more than you needed me. And I'm so sorry. And I hope that someday you forgive me for all the failures and burdens that I left you with. There's nothing wrong with you. Nothing has ever been wrong with you. Even though I used to make you feel that way, there was nothing ever wrong with you. In fact, everything was right with you. But I couldn't see past what was wrong with me. And I wanted to be there for you. But something within me wouldn't allow it. I wanted to care for you. But something within me wouldn't see through it. I wanted to be close to you. But I didn't know how. I was overwhelmed. All I ever felt about myself was bad feelings. I never felt good about myself. And I learned to feel better about myself by putting you down. It gave me a sense of power that I've never felt before. Because all I've ever felt was hopeless and weak. Most of my days were dark. And no matter how bright your light was, all I ever seen around me was darkness. I didn't trust you because I didn't trust life. I didn't love you because I didn't love life. But I hope someday you can forgive me and see that the pain that I caused you is not a reflection of you in any way, but it has only ever been a reflection of me. And I hope to release you with this apology. And I hope you live a life better than I could have ever lived one. And I hope you smile bigger than I ever have in my whole entire life. And I hope you laugh louder than I have ever had in my entire life. And I hope you feel free, a feeling I've never felt. I hope you feel secure, a feeling I've never experienced. I hope you feel peace, a feeling I've never had. And I hope you feel love, a feeling I always wished for. I ask you for your forgiveness, and I thank you. I love you, and I'm grateful.